for having me.
How are you?
We hope you're doing well. How is everybody?
Hey.
Good.
We are joined by all the regulars. We've got Jen is back from her amazing trip. We've got Brian the Pipe. We've got the wrist chick. We've got Mitch, and we've got Blake, who's going to be showing us a ton of watches this evening. A ton of watches. five of which are his.
True.
It's
very true.
It's safe to say that you have gone deep into the vintage rabbit hole.
Yeah, I'm in over my head at this point.
Yep. Yes, you are. So let's see what's on everybody's wrist this evening. Let's start it off with Jen. What's on the wrist this evening, ma'am?
We have got the aqua knot.
Yes. It is not an aqua knot.
It is not.
And if it's not an aqua knot, does it mean it's an aqua? Inquiring minds want to know.
Speaking of Patek Philippe, what's on the wrist tonight, Brian?
I'm not sure anymore.
Brian's got the real one.
He's got the real.
Yeah, I've got the
look at that
on an integrated stainless bracelet. See how it integrates? It goes right in there in between that. See?
Yeah,
right in between that.
That's beautiful.
There's
Man,
sick.
Look at that.
And
we've got Mr. Blake Ray. What's on the wrist tonight, sir?
My Hublot.
Oh,
I need to turn my thing off again.
Of all the watches you could wear tonight, you wore the Hublot.
It's super comfortable. It's super comfortable.
It's kind of an integrated bracelet too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Integrated rubber, baby.
That was one of the first watches I ever bought, was a Hublot.
There you go.
I'm sorry, Mitch.
And then you grew up, right?
Hey.
No, then it got worse because I fell under the spell of JCB.
Oh no!
Who could sell snow to the Eskimos?
Yeah. So what is on the wrist this evening, Mitch?
All right, not a Hublot. It is my Tudor FX, the cycling chrono in the carbon case.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's
I
such
like
a great
that
watch.
Yeah, it is. We've got the wrist chick with us. What's on the wrist this evening, ma'am?
I have my Omega Constellation from 2007, automatic,
Really?
gold,
Nice.
stainless steel.
Look at you, all blingy.
I
Very
know.
nice.
Felt
Look
like
at that.
dressing up with, no makeup. I
Little
was like, I got to dress something up.
And I'm wearing the only semi-integrated bracelet watch I have, which is the Maurice Lacroix Icon summer. This is my summer watch. This is my going to the pool watch. But since we're talking about integrated bracelets this evening, I figured I should actually put on one. And that's the only one I own at the moment.
It's very pooly. It's very pooly. I will give you that.
It is. That's why I got it. It's it's a nice bright summery color, great for the pool, great for the beach, 100-meter water resistant, screw down crown. You can't ask for anything more than that.
I bet it's light too.
Oh, it's extremely light.
Probably guaranteed to mesmerize Miss Holly, granddaughter.
Yes. Yes. Yes, we if you're not in the WhatsApp group, or actually this was in our Tuesday night WhatsApp group, everybody got to see Miss Holly's story time yesterday, which was a mess.
Convincing me even more that she's ready for the panel.
Yeah, I think so. She can actually
at least as much sense as I do. So
yeah, you know what? You have a point.
yes, I must get it out of the way, admit it, you know.
Well, let's see. Of course, the link is pinned if you want to hop on with us. We'll see who's on this evening as far as in the chat. Brian the Pipe, of course, upvote, you lazy trolls. There you go. Lavishly Fat. That's should be me, but it's not. Thankfully, it seems that way. We've got my friend John Wiegand. Hey, John. Hope you're doing okay this evening. Philippers Media. Hope you're doing great. I wonder, are you going up to Canada next week? That's what I want to know. So you can tell us in the chat. We've got Paul Sanchez in Dallas, just about 3.5 hours to me. Paul, welcome. Glad you're here. We've got AB. Don't like the new Patek website. Maybe somebody can pull that up and we'll see what it's like, because I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. They pulled all the pricing down and they effed it up. Like everything is like 27 clicks in. It's ridiculous.
Vimal.
Prices.
Yeah, they got rid of prices.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you
Vimal,
gotta make an appointment. You got to make an appointment to get prices.
An appointment. Well, we don't have a place to make an appointment here in Austin.
And then you have to be approved during the appointment. Then they might give you the price as you come to pick up the watch.
Oh, Terry Stern, get over yourself.
Obviously, someone on this panel got in under the wire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you.
I know, right?
Yeah, come on, Terry Stern, get over yourself, please. Vimal, amazing Hublot. Congrats. There you go. Somebody loves the Hublot.
Not new, but thank you.
Yeah. Ryan Hofrey, congrats. Some amazing watches with integrated bracelets. There are. Excuse me. So what happened to your JLC Duometre? Mitch says, RIP to Mitch's JLC Duometre.
I didn't mention it loud. It got sold and sacrificed to the Piguet Duometre Classique.
That's what happened.
I may be able to reacquire a version in platinum if I'm willing to sell the Piguet.
Sell your kidney?
I was going to say, yeah, if you want to sell a kidney, you could get that.
You only need one.
Yeah.
Paul
they
Sanchez?
say you can live with part of your liver too.
That's it. I can tell for live patient donors.
There you go. Yeah. We can stream the surgery, Mitch. It'll be fantastic. Wearing my Christopher Ward limestone from our friend Paul up in Dallas. We've got Oscar Nunez. Hey, good to see you. Good evening. Those watches are the big leagues. Well, some of them. We've got, Lonely Wrist. Who's that dude? Hey, guy.
Hey.
Good evening from Lakeland, Florida. Kevin, nice to have you here. Yeah, Paul, they are opening a boutique that'll be like 3 doors down from the Omega and Breitling boutique. So, yeah, I'm excited to go see it. Mr. Ali Reza, I approve Patek to get an appointment to show me their watches. Yeah, I think we're all in agreement on that, Ali. I really do.
It's because of tariffs. They have to be able to adjust the prices without hassle.
Oh, yeah, that's a great excuse. Shut up.
Or just raise prices without people bitching at you.
Where did you hear that? Is that just your assumption, or did you hear
that?
No,
they did a whole thing the other day. Like OC did a stream on it, and we literally watched it in real time as the websites changed over in each country. It was wild. Yeah, it was dumb. And then then he went to see, okay, so if the Aquanaut and the Nautilus are the ones that are their heavy hitters, how far in are they from the homepage? And literally the Aquanaut was like 50 clicks in. It's like literally you have to walk to the back of the store to get the milk type situation.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The value of all Aquanauts have gone down dramatically in the last 10 days.
Yeah, since you got yours.
You better jump on it, Brian. Buy all you can.
Well, that's in honor of Gummo down there because, as Harpo said, I wouldn't be a member of a club that would have me.
Hey, I spent the afternoon at the oral surgeon, so I'm just one of the Marx brothers now, and not one there.
A reminder that we will be having a race this evening, so if you want to get in on the race, you know how to do it. Super chat, member chat, gift memberships. Join the channel, and if you join the channel, you also get in the WhatsApp group where you can see fabulous stuff like Bubba's House of Curiosity and and a lot of daily wrist checks.
That's worth the price of admission.
I feel like one day he's gonna open like a Madame Tussauds or something.
Yeah, Madame Tussauds. Yeah.
I suggested that he get his own Exotica cable channel.
Yeah, yeah. Oscar Nunez, I've been seeing the new trending between integrated bracelets and vintage styles or reissues. True. Mr. GMT is in the house. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you, Mr. GMT. Hope you and your vibrator are doing well. We've got 21-month members, Skies and Boys. Good evening. My favorite integrated bracelet is Rolex 1530. Not being a Rolex fan and not knowing which the hell watch that is that the oyster quartz or what is it?
I think it is, yeah. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, I like the oyster quartz. That's a cool watch. Too bad they screwed it up making the Land Dweller. They could have done so much with the Land Dweller. Come on, Rolex. Bubba's House is a set piece for Final Destination.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. We've got Old Timey in the house. Whoa, there you go.
Here.
Bubba had a woolly rhino tooth that he put up today in the WhatsApp. So that's the kind of stuff that you'll get to see.
Yep.
Very exciting.
So yeah, absolutely love this watch.
This is dope.
Oh yeah. The oyster quartz is awesome.
Yeah, I don't think it is the oyster quartz though.
Oh, okay. Well, wait a minute.
I don't think it is. Yeah. Okay, so this is the variation without the but it looks like it's the same case. So
okay, I get you.
Still dope though.
It's still cool, man. Yeah. Either that or whether it's a quartz movement in it or not, it's very cool.
Yeah, super dope.
Yeah, love it. So we're talking tonight about integrated bracelet watches. Is the trend continuing? Is it dying? Is it slowing down? Is it speeding up? All of that kind of stuff. We've also got at least 5 unveilings from Blake Ray and his recent acquisitions, expanding his antique watch collection. Sorry, vintage. Actually, let me tell you, we've seen all of these pieces and they're very cool. So I like the one that reminds me. Well, I'll tell you when he comes up. I don't want to spoil it spoil the surprise for everybody.
You're not going to do any teasing before I unbox or reveal them?
No. Not gonna tease anybody. But we got 15. Right. We got 15 likes so far. If we can get it up to about 30, because we've got 37 watching right now, so 30 ought to be easy. Just press that like button, press the thumbs up, and we're going to unveil some really cool vintage pieces. I will say that should we tell them at least the brands?
3 of them are one brand, and then 2 other brands. So let's just leave it at that.
And let's just say, if you know Ari, you might want to call him and get him on the stream. There's your hint of what one of the brand is.
Canadian.
You just gave it away.
I know. Well, I gave a brand away. I didn't give the one.
Let me send the secret Jewish space laser signal.
Yeah, there you go. So let's talk a little bit about integrated bracelet watches. Obviously, in the lower price bracket, you've got a lot of movement there. You've got Obviously, still the Tissot PRX, but Tissot sales were way down last year, and I think part of that is because the PRX, I think, has reached critical mass. I don't know how many more people are buying them. I don't know if people are tired of them. I got tired of mine and sold it. So in the lower price bracket, but then you've got Citizen coming out with more Soyosas and Zenchins, which is their newest integrated bracelet watch. They seem to be doing okay with them. What do you guys think? We'll start at the lower price bracket and work our way up. And Blake has some excellent examples, brand new integrated bracelet watches that we'll look at in just a minute. But what do you guys think about where are we on this trend, both lower and I guess higher end too?
I'm not over the trend of integrated bracelets, but I am over the PRX.
Yeah.
Like I love me a good integrated bracelet, but the PRX is just meh at this point. And I would love to get rid of mine, but I can't do that. So yeah.
Why? Because you're a paid spruiker?
No. I mean, my dad, me and my dad were super close before he passed away, and he was wearing that Tissot PRX pretty much on the daily basis. So.
Oh yeah, you don't get rid of that. That's a memory. That's not a watch anymore. That's a memory.
Exactly. Yep. So yeah, I'll keep it. And it is one of the quartz ones too, so it's not like even worth that much. But
yeah. I mean, I had the quartz, the blue face quartz, and I ended up selling it.
That's exactly it. And I got it in Georgia too. So like I didn't buy any watches in Georgia except for that one watch.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah. I think for me, from a collector standpoint, it doesn't, the PRX has an opportunity to fit into my collection, but it would have to be something kind of special. I really like the carbon one they did.
Yeah.
I've got that one.
Yeah. I'd like that one. Unfortunately for me, I don't like just three-handers with a date that much.
They should have. I think if they would have done the carbon bracelet, people would have paid a little bit more for it. Like, I feel like that would have been a great opportunity for them to show kind of their manufacturing prowess, like that would have been dope.
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't do it.
On the other hand, I think that there are a lot of people out there that the PRX is their one and done, and they've bought one that's a stretch for their finances, and they bought it and they love it, and they're wearing the hell out of them, because I see them all the time when I'm out in public.
Yeah. Even non-watch guys have them now at this point.
Yeah.
They've transcended the enthusiast community.
I actually just bought one for a non-watch person, believe it or not. So
did you get the Powermatic 80 or the quartz?
The quartz, because they are truly not a watch person, so they could care less what's inside the watch. So and I got it on the rubber strap. So
okay.
It was very specific for specific, I got it for my dad for Father's Day, because he's not really a watch guy, but like he needs a watch, and I figured for his lifestyle it's a little sportier, I figured he would actually wear it. And I got the blue dial one with the black strap. So, but again, he's not a watch guy. He could care less about anything. I just thought, okay, it's a good watch. Like a lot of people, it was an entry watch. Like you said, other people, it's their only watch, which is awesome too. So I got it for him just as a decent watch that, he probably won't care much about. So.
He might like it. He might like it because you got it for him.
I think he'll like the look of it. That's really what it was about. So
hopefully he's not watching, because you just let the cat out of the bag.
I know. I don't think he knows how to use YouTube. So hopefully
he's not in the comments.
No. I don't even think he knows what YouTube is. So.
No,
and
he's not a watch guy, so
he's not tech savvy.
I always like to remind myself that we that do these live streams and have like more than 3 watches, we're a rare minority.
Yeah.
I mean, we are a minor percentage of the market. So the PRX is probably just doing fine, and they'll keep pushing them. I know them to push more.
I noticed, by the way, that the PRX digitals, which did nothing, are all on sale for like $170 on Ashford.
Oh wow!
Which is probably the price they should have started at. But
so
yeah,
it seems. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
It seems like we're all sick of the PRX here. So what do you guys feel like they could do to bring it back to life?
Yeah, I'm not sick of the PRX or any other integrated bracelet watch, but I think since they have become so omnipresent that the fact that it's an integrated bracelet is largely irrelevant. At least the way that I look at watches now. I mean, back when integrated bracelets, the Royal Oak, high-end, expensive watches, then it was sort of a big deal because it was associated with a high-end watch. But now that you got, $500 Tissots and micro brands that have integrated bracelets, it's like, so what?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Our friend Birbinghart is in here. Hear me out. You could trade it for an automatic blue dial PRX. I feel like your late father would approve of the automatic version, and it would still hold a special place in the collection.
But my dad put a bunch of scratches on this, so those are his scratches.
Ryan Hofrey, and I'm getting a echo from somebody. So let's see if we can't figure that out. No, I thought it was Mitch, but it's not Mitch.
Not me.
Let's see. Nope. Not that. Nope. Yep.
It went away.
It's Brian.
What'd I do?
I don't know. I'm hearing myself back in your off your mic.
Mr. Pipe, get your headphones on.
Well, you sound so good, though.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Got to get the headphones.
Did that fix it?
Yeah, it did.
I'm sure it did. Yep, fixed it perfect.
Okay.
Ryan Hofrey, like Tissot a lot, but the PRX is too meh. It's just boring. I concur with Birbinghart. The PRX was good for Swatch Group and new watch people, and I think it still is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's it's one of those gateway drugs. There's those kind of watches. A lot of Seikos are gateway drugs. The PRX is a gateway drug.
No, you want a metal gateway drug? Here's the PRX. You want a plastic gateway drug? Here's the Omega Moon Swatch.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, how do you want a gateway?
I wouldn't even say the Moon Swatch is even a gateway. It's just a freaking toy.
Oh,
yeah, but a lot of people love them. That's the
thing. Yeah. But you're gonna see people who don't graduate into real watches from those swatches. I don't think. Or when I say real watches, something that's not. I don't know what I'm getting ready to say, but you know what I mean.
They're not going to graduate into, say, mechanical or metal or
I think it's like, okay, cool, like this is $250, like I don't need anything else, it's cool, like it's a great summer watch, it's light, whatever, it's disposable, I can wear it for a year and then throw it away if it breaks. You don't have real responsibilities when you own those like a normal watch enthusiast would. So
Ollie says you're horological.
Words, normal and watch enthusiast.
I did. I just explained it. It's like you own a watch without watch collector responsibilities.
Yes.
Wait. We have responsibilities. We're supposed to be responsible.
Like all the safes we have and all the things we need.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something you take care of.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. So.
Yeah, there you go, old timey, a gateway or a quick fix for a watch fiend. Yeah. If you haven't had a new watch in for a long time and you want to just get the little adrenaline going and getting that package in the mail, there you go. We want to welcome in our friend Yiddish Gambino, Nate. Hop on if you feel like it, Nate. We'd love to see you again. Holy shit, I had responsibilities. When did I sign up for that?
I feel like you guys are going to clip this and never let me hold it down.
No, that's just Bell and Ross.
Okay.
Yeah, Nate.
Wow.
Everybody in this hobby has responsibilities except you. Okay, you're exempt. You have no responsibility. Don't worry.
Once you spend a certain amount of money on watches, you have zero responsibilities.
That's right.
Yeah, that's me.
I have responsibilities because I'm caretaking 3 watches for the next generation.
That's right.
There you go.
Mr. Patek.
I know my kids. I better sell these watches quick.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, you know.
Who says it's going to be your kids? It's probably going to be your wife.
Oh, no, we have an agreement. She wants to go first.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Fair enough.
She wants out of this marriage so bad.
Well, if she really gets her wish, they will be hers because she'll get them in the divorce.
Do you have that in ink, Brian? Do you have that in ink?
You better have them in ink.
No.
So, I mean, Brian, you have it? You have an integrated bracelet watch, right, or two?
Well, do you consider the Aquanaut and the Nautilus integrated?
The Nautilus, for sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's a Genta integrated bracelet sports watch, just like the AP Royal Oak. What do you think about the trend? Are you, especially on the higher end, are higher end watches? I guess they're still selling. Still plenty of Royal Oaks out there and Nautiluses and everything else.
I think we're going to continue to see more of what we call integrated bracelets because the designers are now being forced to do more than just make a pretty watch head and then slap a basic leather strap on it or slap a basic bracelet. You've got to do more. You got to have the little micro adjust. You have to have the quick releases. You have to bring the rest of the design down the strap. And I think that's here to stay for a very long time.
Yeah. What about you, Wrist Chick? You just bought an integrated bracelet watch for a friend. What do you think of? Is the trend dying or continuing or growing? What do you think?
I mean, obviously with, you have the new release at Watches and Wonders, with Rolex. So I don't know. Because, Land Dweller, right? We would say is integrated. Totally. But I mean, so many people have mixed feelings about that. So I think watch companies are trying to be a little bit more creative, like you said, like not just throw it on a leather strap, but it's a certain look and not everybody likes it. So I don't know how it's gonna go. Like I personally don't think I have an integrated bracelet watch, but we'll see. I don't know.
Wouldn't consider your Panther that?
So would that be considered integrated? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I do then, yeah.
You have the best integrated bracelet.
I don't even know. Like,
I'm
like afraid. I'm telling you, I'm still in that stage.
Start wearing it more, man. You're gonna fall in love with it and not take it off. It's so easy to wear. It goes with everything.
I know that's what it's actually packed right now. I'm gonna be traveling like I don't know tomorrow. I don't even know when, but it's like packed, ready to go. And I'm like still afraid to wear it. The Rolex I'll wear all day, but I gotta start
wear it. Okay. Don't be scared to call your watches integrated bracelets. Okay.
No, I didn't even know. Is it integrated? I'm like, No, I love it.
And I think people's biggest problem with the Land Dweller is not the case or the bracelet. I think it's the dial.
It is the dial. Yeah, for me it's the dial. I didn't when I saw it in person, I didn't like the dial.
Yeah.
But when people were talking about it, they weren't really talking, at least from the coverage that I saw, people were mostly talking about the movement more than they were like the case, the integrated bracelet and all that. Everybody's just like praising the movement. Like nobody's like, oh, cool, this is integrated bracelet Rolex out here now, like nobody really cared about that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I love the look of the bracelet on the Rolex. I love the look of the case.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fluted bezel. I like everything about it except the dial.
Mm.
And if you take the 6 and the 9 off the dial, I might even like the whole watch because I don't mind the honeycomb. I just think the 6 and 9 look weird.
I hate the honeycomb so bad.
Do you really?
I hate the honeycomb. I hate the numerals. Like. I hate everything about it, except for the case and the movement.
I just wish they made more than just the white dial and the steel version.
Yeah, it's true.
So Yiddish brings up a point. Every Rolex has, for lack of a better description, an integrated bracelet ever since the 1950s. If the bracelet isn't straight end link, then it's integrated. Okay. True. I guess you could look at it that way. I think we're looking at integrated more like what you see in a Royal Oak or what you see in a PRX or what you see in those kind of watches, where the bracelet is more of an extension of the case. And I can see where he's talking about, and it's not just Rolex, it's any watch that has curved end links, you could say is integrated into the the case. But I think we're looking at more something that, instead of being integrated into the case itself, is more of an extension of the taper of the case.
Yeah.
I think that's what we're looking at.
All right, I'll go get the Nautilus.
Oh, we talked you into it, didn't we?
This wanker.
I like everything about you but your face. I mean, what does that ever go well, Robert? when that's never, never, but I've heard it many times, Ollie, many times about myself. Many times. And we want to welcome Doc and his watch in the chat. Yes, the dial sucks, particularly the 6 and 9. Hi, everybody. Hey, Doc. Good to see you.
Doc, you just have to get the platinum with the diamond bezel and the diamond indices, and then you get all stick. I mean,
there
it's
you
easy
go.
Peasy. I mean,
hey, it'll only cost you, what are those things now?
Your liver and your spleen and your heart.
Yeah.
They can bury you with it.
Oh, we gotta let's go big screen for this. There we go.
So there's
Brian flexing on us.
So there's the case, and there's the integration of the center link going into the case, and then the links follow the case down.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the true definition of integration, as opposed to this other.
Brian, will you stop fondling your Nautilus in front of us, please?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just playing with my peepees in public.
I know.
Watches 101 with Brian the Pipe.
Yeah. So there's the end link that slides in between the lugs and matches up to the case, and it comes off. So technically, I wouldn't say that's integrated, because there's integration.
A standard spring bar.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't even know where the frickin' spring bar is in here. I can't find it.
It looks like it's through the side.
Yeah, you can see them.
Yeah,
you can see it. It's got holes in the side there.
You got a holes case in that, so yeah.
You got a hole in your pee-pee.
I got several holes in my pee-pee.
The Moyle then didn't do such a good job. I don't know.
Yeah.
They did such a good job hiding the hole in your pee-pee.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that's what you get for using a discount Moyle.
Brian, if the peepees touch tips, what happens?
Oh no! Oh no!
If they bump crowns.
This is turned into NC-17 here, real quick.
We're getting demonetized immediately.
A Doc in his watch. Haha, yes, hate diamonds though, and it's slightly more expensive than the stainless steel one. Yeah, just slightly. So Ryan Hofrey, wish the PRX had a different bezel. What kind of, would you like it a thicker bezel? Would you like it less polished? Would you like it something that is a little bit thicker, brushed on top and polished on the side? Which I think would look cool.
Yeah, Ryan, whatever you want, wrist chick will write down and she'll let them know.
Yeah, I know, guy.
Call Tissot.
PRX guy now.
She has the direct number to Tissot, and she can make it happen.
I do. I've made a lot of watch purchases recently, so reckless. Maybe not as much as Blake though. I don't know. We might have to. No, you've definitely made more. What do we have?
I'm not being recognized for my purchases like you are. Nobody cares.
No, it's okay. All watches are exciting. It's all good stuff.
So just a reminder, we have 23 likes so far. So let's get it up to 30. We've got almost 60 watching. So if we can get up to 30, we're going to see a bunch of unveilings of some, and I think they're really cool, antique, vintage, however you want to call it, vintage pieces that Blake is, as we said, gone deep into the vintage rabbit hole, and he may never dig his way out the way he's going, but he's got five new old pieces.
Well, actually, I have 6 now that I think about it. But
good God.
They're multiplying on the floor. Hold on.
Well, I mean, I haven't shown them on stream, so I've been queuing them up. But I will tell you one of them, the one that I just thought about, which I don't even know how, I didn't even think about this before. I've owned this watch for 7 years, and it's been a project watch that I have never finished up until 4 days ago.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
I'm going to clip that and play that for my wife when she complains that I don't finish my projects fast enough.
There you go.
I forgot I had it. I literally was cleaning out the closet, and I had like a box of all this random watch stuff, and I found it in there. So
Nate says, I want to never hear I buy too many watches. Blake is a horological meth addict. Yeah, but I mean, isn't that what makes us watch collectors?
I'm a functional meth addict. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Have your teeth, so you're good.
Yeah, I have my teeth, and I'm still vertical. I'm still vertical.
Somebody though needs to block Blake from eBay just for his own good.
No, Whatnot is what they need to block.
Yeah, Whatnot.
Oh,
definitely.
Whatnot is. Oh my God.
None of these were acquired from Whatnot. So let me. Actually, one of them. Sorry, one of them was acquired from Whatnot. And yeah, I actually even have more Whatnot watches, but I'm not gonna show those. You know, I've probably got like 10 more, but I'm not gonna include those in our unveiling.
Hello, welcome to Whatnot Anonymous. My name is Blake. I'm a Whatnot addict.
It's so. I think it's a great platform because a lot of people are like, "Oh, what's this watch brand? I've never heard of it." It's like if it's not like a Waltham or it's not like a what else do they like? They really love Caravel on there. Every freaking dealer has Caravel, and they like drool over Caravel. So if it's not like a Waltham or a Caravel or like, you know, some random odd brand or a Seiko, I mean, not everybody knows Seiko, but those are what everybody seems to drool over there, you know, and so it leaves better opportunities for me to pick up random stuff. So
come on, why would you drool over a Bulova that's not a Bulova? Which is what a Caravel is.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know either. So Ghost of Peter Scampino, he lives in Vegas. Together is the default. There you go. I have no idea what that means.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yes, he's not addicted to drugs and or hookers. And here's what he's talking about.
Blood and sperm, I think, is
yeah, that's all together in Vegas. Jesus. Where have we gone?
That's a great idea. Now that you think about it.
Oh my God.
Plasma and sperm.
Okay.
Like,
first we've
The
got
views of Blake are not held by the Watch Hangout or the members that are on the panel at the moment, or JJ or any other panel member. Thank you.
But if you think about it, it's really one of the few things that really can't transfer over to the internet or an app is a sperm bank.
True. I can transfer the money from the sperm bank to my account and then buy a watch with it. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, but you have a problem seeing your deposits on here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Millions of Blakes running around.
Yeah.
And
Robert, now back to your live stream.
Yeah. What the hell were we talking about? I don't know anymore.
Integrated bracelets.
Yeah.
The stream got hijacked.
Okay.
Something like that.
So we have 28 upvotes so far, so we haven't lost any. That's good. So give us 2 more, and we're going to get into some vintage watches that I think are really cool. Also, if you want to support this absolute mess this evening and get into the race, you can super chat us, member chat us, join the channel, and also become a member of the WhatsApp group, which is like this craziness 24/7. You can Burping Heart, I'm not hearing you out again.
He has a good point though.
I'll pull it up in a minute. What was I saying? Yeah, member chats, whatever, get into the damn race. Should allow parents to choose their donors based on the wristwatch model they wear.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
That's actually really good.
This stream has gone right down the tube.
Sperm seed number 3,890. We're at a platinum Daytona.
Yes, Jen, you're muted. That may be on purpose.
Sorry. Yeah, it was. Somebody in the background is making noise, so I'm trying to be quiet.
Oh.
But yeah, I think that I don't know. Yeah. I've
Just
lost
left
where I was
speechless.
going with
Yeah.
that.
Jen's lost.
Yeah, it's like, that's how you narrow down your field then, right? Like no Invictas, no this, no that.
Oh.
You just narrow the...
Well, they let you choose like by education and height
Yeah.
and weight and eye
IQ.
color and all that other stuff. Why wouldn't
Really?
they tell you what kind of watch they wear?
I thought they
you
just
have
showed.
to learn all about their health. You
Yeah.
get their health background.
I thought you just got to see pictures.
No.
Oh no, you get IQ, where they went to school, what their profession is, their health status.
How do you guys even know this? Like, have you guys been shopping for sperm?
That is on. That's on TV, Blake. Like that's basic NCIS and all that. Stuff.
It's on CIS or CSI or whatever?
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And remove your watch. Thank you so much, AB. We appreciate the $5 super chat. We appreciate it. You made that super chat, so I would have to bring it up. Thank you.
How do you think it stays wound? Okay.
Oh my God.
Gotta get that power reserve fully maxed out.
Who needs
but how does it stay wound? Show me.
That's fine. That's fine. Boy, who needs a power winder? Anyway.
Back to our topic. Nevada Grenchen. F77.
Yes.
Great integrated watch.
Yeah.
You like it, really?
I do.
It's a nice watch. I've got the Depth Master. That's a nice model too. But it's not an integrated bracelet.
$5 to Brian the Pipe. I'm happy to give what I would have wasted on another channel's membership that I discontinued. Much love to Robert for putting up with it. Well, that's true. I do have the controls, so I could end the stream or just kick all of y'all off, but then I would be alone, and that's no fun.
I had to do that to ensure I didn't get booted too quickly.
You're not going to get booted. I don't boot people, Brian.
Well, let me push the limits.
Oh, my. And
Brian with a good time.
And then there's Thomas Broadbent. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It is ready for shock resistance.
It's Bubba Hotep coming to save the day. $5. Archie had MTS's Porsche disaster. We will have Blake's vintage watch catastrophe. You heard my prediction here first. Stick with Rolex, dude.
I think you've actually seen them already, Bubba. I think you already know what I'm going to show.
Bubba's trying to save you from yourself.
Maybe. I'm super happy. I'm super happy with my purchases. So yeah, I feel like I did okay.
Yeah, I actually think they're kind of cool.
I think once people see what they are, they'll sympathize for all the hate that I'm getting right now.
Yeah. Well, if we could just get 2 more likes out there, 58 watching, all we need is 2 more. Come on, press the upvote, and let's do it to it.
Do it now.
So as far as integrated bracelets go, Jen, what do you think of the whole? I mean, you like the F77. What do you think of the whole thing? Is the trend? I guess we've all decided it's going to continue. Is it going to continue to grow, though?
I think so. As they start to dig into more of the vintage style stuff, I think it's gonna come back even more because it was pretty popular, especially in the 70s with like the Polo and some of those other watches, the Midas, those kind of watches. I think you're gonna start to see more of those. So I mean, Bulgari, most of their stuff is all integrated. Serpenti, Octafinissimo, all of those. So but yeah, I think it's only going to get more prevalent, I think, especially since the Land Dweller came out too. Like I think that's going to start pushing other companies to compete. So they're going to have to dig into that back catalog and get something out there. Except for PP. They've got it.
They've got it. I wonder if yes, go ahead, Brian.
Well, I was going to say Patek has it, but it's buried at 58 clicks down in the.
I know, right?
Yeah, their webpage
Can't be found. It's at the bottom of the sea. Jeez.
I wonder, and it would be kind of cool if they did this, if Rolex would ever re-release the Midas.
Oh,
I think that'd be
They
awesome.
might get tempted. They might.
I tried one on in New York recently, and it was just, oh my God, at the Boucher Watch Week. Oh my God, it's just, they're awesome.
Did you try on OCs?
Well, I had tried his on, but at Watches and Wonders, but this one was on the original leather straps. It was gold.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was a gold face with the original like tapered leather strap, and it was beautiful. I mean, I would prefer a full gold one, but it was really nice. So yeah, I loved it.
Admit it, his smelled a little bit like McDonald's French fries.
And coffee.
I don't typically smell people's watches when I try them on, but next time.
The first thing I do.
You're missing out.
They've got those straps that are scented like vanilla. So why not have a coffee? Why not have a coffee and cigarette scented strap? I think that'd be perfect.
All of mine smell like coffee and cigarettes. I don't know what you're talking about.
So Nate says Rolex will never re-release the Midas. They never do vintage reissues. That's true, unfortunately. But isn't the Land Dweller kind of a vintage reissue of the Oyster Quartz?
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
So they may do another bracelet watch in the future, but we'll not call it the Midas. So sure, yeah, they call the Land Dweller something different, but the case and the bracelet, for that matter, really reminds you of an Oyster Quartz.
Because they don't really have the Cellini line anymore, do they?
No, they replaced that with the
1908.
So maybe they'll replace it in the 1908 somehow.
Yeah,
they're going to replace the 1908 with the Cellini again.
They really should have changed the name of the 1908 to the History Dweller.
There you go.
The Grave Dweller.
They could come out with the Midas and call it the Penthouse Dweller.
There you go. So we have 31 likes. Amazingly, we made it to 31 likes.
Come on.
Despite our best efforts.
Yeah. So I'm going to move Blake into the position. Let's see, we're experienced. Oh, great. So I may not be able to move you. Let me see if I can do this.
Yeah, StreamYard was being a little funky earlier today.
Yep, StreamYard's being a mess, so I'll just have to blow you up and you won't get to see the rest of our pretty faces. Just Blake. See, and he loves us. So, why don't, oh, good God. We've got the dogs in the background. Jeez Louise. Anyway.
Jen's having a rave.
You got to have a Mac to do it.
I'm not on my Mac down here. Okay.
Yeah,
so,
that.
Mr. Blake, why don't you pull out one of your, whichever one you would want to talk about first.
So one of them is in a box. And we probably all know what this is.
Cartier.
Omega.
No. It is an Omega.
I wouldn't know what that shit is.
What is it?
Oh, stop.
It's a Swatch Group watch, so he hates it automatically.
Sperm Bank Special.
Jesus.
So this is the watch that I have been working on for 7 years.
Man, keep working on it.
So yeah, I bought this a long time ago in a lot, and I finally got her back up and running. And it is an integrated bracelet. Oh, I need to turn my damn background off as always.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. And it is an integrated bracelet. How appropriate.
Nice.
So this is a two-tone, and it has the caliber 1425 Omega, which is essentially an ETA. Super dope, super thin, super fun. Two-tone. Hey, baby.
The tapisserie dial.
Yeah, tapisserie.
Tapisserie.
I was waiting 7 years for this stupid frickin' buckle.
Clasp.
Yeah, clasp, whatever. So this is the 7-year project, baby, right
looks
here.
Great.
It still looks a little shoddy, but
yeah,
no, but
that's
nice.
perfect.
That's perfect for Vegas because that's like the junior pit boss model.
It
I know,
is.
right?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's Pit Boss approved
Get
for
that
sure.
Vegas flex on.
I wish the end links, so or the center links, they're like plated, so they just look like shit. Now that they're like starting to wear.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this thing is freaking comfortable to wear.
Just have them replated.
Hold that.
I need to
hold that still so I can see the font on the 12 and the 6. Those are really cool. As much as I hate Omega, I love that.
Yeah,
dial.
that's a pretty cool watch.
Yeah, the thing is though, this was made by Omega long before Swatch ever bought them.
See,
Yep.
that
Was it?
explains it.
This is from, I think it's from it's definitely from like the mid 70s.
Yeah.
Look how thin this thing is. I mean, this thing is freaking amazing. How thin
Quartz
it is.
models are awesome.
So very show appropriate because it's integrated too.
Very cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
It's a ETA. It's a ETA, Nate. It's a ETA, baby.
It says the day-date Omega movements are super finicky.
I think so. I did some research on it. I think they just took the ETA whatever number it is, and they just slapped an Omega plate on the back. It's really it. Like everything looks the exact same. Because when I started looking up like donor movements, I was like thinking about getting it serviced, and Omega wanted like $600 to service it. First of all, they wanted $2,000 to restore the watch, and the watch isn't really worth that much. It's worth probably about $1,000. So I found a donor watch.
Okay.
A donor watch.
Oh.
Oh,
So there's
okay.
the donor that it came from, and I took everything out and took the clasp out, and bam.
Very
So
cool.
Got
Interesting.
tons of links and all that good stuff.
yeah, I got some fun stuff.
Links for days.
I do. I was disappointed. I was hoping the plating would be better on this one, but no. I even got an extra dial. So the dial that came with this one was champagne. So I might even change the dial out. Let me show you this. This is cool.
You would be super pit boss.
We could both have
Yeah.
The champagne, yeah.
Omegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Champagne.
Twins.
Pit boss ready, baby.
Yeah. There you go. That's cool.
There's your flashy trashy, Brian.
Hey,
Hey.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that dial. Maybe better than the one that's in it.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna send. So I cleaned the dial. It was terribly gross. Like it had a lot of shit on it. So I cleaned it up, and I need to send it to LA to Kirk Rich to get restamped, and then I'll be ready to rock.
Cool.
It was grimy. This is, I think, a 30. I think it's a 35. Yeah, 35, 37. It's a little guy. Well, actually, no, I think, yeah. I mean, it's probably a 38, 37. So my calipers are missing. So I'll get back to you on that, Nate.
So Bourbon Heart, $2. I'm all for integrated with quick change straps. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I like that's one reason I like the overseas.
Blake, hold it up
Great.
to the screen. I'll measure it for you.
Okay. We'll see how that works.
Mine are in the other room, so
I feel like that's a really, really high margin for error there, though. Not true to size, okay?
Yeah, it says it's 8 millimeters. I don't understand.
Oh, shit, man.
we want to welcome Trap in the building. Good evening, sir. Good evening, watch
Trap.
people. Appreciate it.
Are we gonna do more now, or are we just gonna?
Yeah, we're gonna do more. Nate says he'll pay $350 for it. It's a little low, Nate.
No,
How much is that $250 watch there?
it's not $250. That's for sure.
I know.
It
So
was
let's,
175 until you said 250.
I did pay $116 for the donor watch. So I literally I was shooting for the clasp, I was shooting for the bracelet, and I was shooting for the dial. So I did good.
Good call.
Yeah, I did good. And I got another movement, but the movement is totally shot and there's no case back. So I don't know what to do with that.
On it.
Yeah.
It's an
I'll probably send them to you like I always do.
Send me all the pieces.
Yeah.
Blake can't throw anything out. He priority mails it. To Jen.
Just send it to Jen.
Here comes some banana peels and paper cups.
Projects, all the projects.
So
well, you can
Blake,
do something with it. I can't.
This is true.
Yeah.
So what's
next,
I
can do that
sir?
with it. I can break it apart.
Yeah.
Robert over here is about ready to cry. That's his Monaco in pieces over there.
Oh shit.
Well, if you have it handy, Jen, show them what you did to the other watch I sent you.
Oh yeah.
Because it looks phenomenal.
So we just did a service and a cleanup on this, but this is he has a
my little Breitling. Yeah,
oh wow.
Get it in here. Let me
But she also cleaned the dial and the hands and got it running again because it wasn't running at all.
Wow. What did it take to get it running?
Just a service.
Oh, okay. You didn't need any parts? Nothing?
No. It wasn't running, and as soon as I took the back off of it, of course, they always start running once you take the back off of them.
Naturally.
So
every watch company in the world needs to get a screenshot of that watch and Blake's just to see the font of the numbers and get a freaking clue what you can do.
This has a great font.
Yeah, that's dope. I
the
love
12
that.
and it's got that Art Deco.
Yes.
It's a slick watch. It really is nice.
It reminds me of the Oris font or whatever, like with
the
Diver 65s.
Yeah,
but it's got kind of like a trapezoidal shape to it.
So Nate says, "Beautiful watch, Jen. Thank you. I like it too."
Yeah,
it's mine.
It's that guy's over there.
it's this guy's over
here.
Yep. Oh, I'll wear my Breitling hat next time, so y'all know. Yeah, I think Oscar and Jen, you may be able to correct me on this since you've had it open and looked at it. I want to say it's early 60s, mid 60s, somewhere in there.
Let me look here. I had something open on it. Possibly. It's an ETA 1256 movement.
Right.
So I think it's like 60s or hold on. Introduced.
It wasn't an in-house caliber, was it? It was off the shelf.
1950 caliber? Is when the 1256 was introduced.
Wow.
So it's probably mid 50s.
Was it? Was it a off the shelf caliber?
I think it's an Eboche caliber. They did some customization for them. The rotor's customized, and they did some
did they do
striping and stuff.
All Breitlings now are chronometer certified? Did they start doing chronometer certified? Is this? Do you have any idea if it's chronometer certified? Probably not.
Well, that is not. No.
Okay.
No, I don't think it is. And she hasn't put it on the time grapher yet, so
it needs some love.
It's
got some hiccups, but we'll get it worked out.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. Jen, I will say to this comment, Jen can fix a lot of things. That's one thing she cannot fix.
I don't touch Invicta.
the domain of Invicta.
I don't have a hazmat suit.
Your tools get contaminated.
I have to spray down my room after I look at it. Claw my eyes out.
You think rabies shots are bad? Wait until you see those shots.
I know. You see what you get from an Invicta, man.
You work on an Invicta and you get poked by your pliers, and then you got to go get a tetanus shot.
It's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, good luck with the Monaco, Jen. I'm really looking
having
forward
fun
to
with
what
it.
you do with that. No,
it's
I'm really
a nice
looking
watch. It's really nice movement.
Yeah. It's a nice movement, and as you said, beautiful dial on that watch. I can't wait to see what you do with it, because it's going to look so good and going to run so good when you're done with it.
Get you a new crystal on there so you can see it.
Yep. She ordered a new crystal for me.
Nice.
So it's going to look brand new.
It won't have
and
no
run
man-cheese
brand
on
new.
It. No man cheese, no grossness.
Well, I don't have man cheese, Jen. I don't know what you're
talking. Do I have to send the picture to you so that you can share it with the folks?
No, that's fine. Hey, the stuff off the Breitling wasn't me. I wore that watch twice.
Actually,
That was
inside,
not me.
I know, inside the tag, it was clean. Like it looked like it had never been touched.
I told you.
Never been touched. Yeah.
There was no.
I mean,
wrist.
the screws were a little, crusty because it was on your wrist, but other than that, it hasn't been really bad at all.
Well, I'm an old man, Jen. Of course I'm crusty. What the hell?
Jen, Robert worked in radio, so he never actually did real work ever in his life.
That's true.
But he lives in Texas and sweats just like the rest of us.
Yeah, but that's God's sweat.
Oh, is it?
Holy water.
No, he's in Austin. God. They don't consider that part of the Holy Land.
Back then it was okay.
Those are the heathens.
Oh my, Blake, rescue us. What's next?
What else you got, Blake? Show us.
All right. Do you guys want me to? So we've been hyping up vintage, so I can do the vintage stuff, and then I can save the modern.
Yeah, we've got some really cool modern stuff.
Okay. So you guys have already doxed me, and I think you guys already know what it is. This is the original 1969 Defy. Yeah, dope.
I like it.
So I got this one, and the dealer was like having like happy hour specials or some shit. So I got this one too. Buy one, get one on watches. And this one's cool. So this one's really cool. So I've been talking to Zenith about getting this restored. And I found out a really cool story about this. When this watch originally was launched, and I think we talked about it. We talked about it last episode, but we went down the rabbit hole with the wrist chick and her movements, and that's how I learned about this. This watch was supposed to launch with the caliber 2552 PC, and the movement inside of this predates the watch. So the only real explanation for that Zenith has came to is that this was a prototype. And so back in the day, this was supposed to be like the real rugged, like sports watch of the time. And what they were doing was they were essentially taking these cases and chucking them off the roof of the manufacturer to test the shock resistance. Inside of this watch is a very unique shock system. It's just like it's like a movement ring, like a movement holder, but it's just all rubber, like around it, and it's freaking cool. So, what they think, and especially looking at the dings in the dings in the case.
Excuse me.
Come and get it.
I'm gonna be clipped. But looking at the dings in the case, they think that this was chucked off the roof of the building at some point.
That's hilarious.
That's what they think. I mean, this
one
thing,
way to do testing.
I mean, this got some huge craters. It's got some dings. I don't even know how they would ever happen. And so, yeah, this must have been a watchmaker's watch or one of the ones that they were chucking off the ceiling.
Timex have commercials where they did that to their watches. Takes a look in and keeps on ticking.
Yep.
So that is watch number 2.
Vimal can $2 from Vimal. I can't say that tonight. Can one get tetanus from vintage watches?
I've thought about that.
That's why you wear gloves.
All right, so owning that put me down the Defy rabbit hole. And
wait a minute. Speaking of which,
shit!
Wait a minute. You guys said come and get it, right? I was saying I'm here. What do you want? What do you want? What's going on?
How you doing?
You wanted me here. I'm here. What the hell's going on?
You heard Blake's little slip of the tongue, and you just had to be in here, didn't you?
I can't help myself, man. Every time I'm summoned, I'm here. Yeah. What do you want me to say? How's everyone going?
All right.
It's going great. We're just having a blast tonight. Just being stupid.
Good to hear. I heard Blake saying that he's sick of Tissot. Mate, you should be sick of Hublot, for fuck's sakes. That piece of shit's got to get out of your collection.
Hey, get out of here,
Keep
man.
trying, GMT.
All right.
We keep
Listen, I said
trying.
what I had to say. Sorry for derailing the show. I'm out. I got to get back to work. Stay sexy.
You
Bye.
never derail a show, GMT. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
No worries. Take care. Bye.
You're the man.
Take care.
It's not Inca block. I took this off just for you guys. Look at the rubber around. Oh, it just fell out.
Oh, be careful.
Right, it's like a,
Yeah,
it's like a
Be
perforated.
careful,
edge
Nate.
rubber.
Don't turn your watch over.
So yeah, it's just a little rubber.
Yeah,
Sure.
gasket, kind of a gasket, but for the whole movement. Yeah, that's
Yep.
cool.
It's dope, right?
So it only shocked it from going laterally. It didn't shock it vertically.
I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't taken apart the mid case, or yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's something else.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
they
if
couldn't
it,
put
stand,
anything. They
if it
couldn't put
stands
anything on
prouder than the
back.
back of the movement, then it would, because it would save it from the side and from the back at least.
Yeah. We want to welcome in a who I think is a brand new person in the chat. 03 Just TRX. Welcome. Good evening, everyone. Great topic. Thoughts on the IWC Ingenieur line? Would you add it into your rotation? Yes. Love it.
Yes.
I would.
Yes.
Speaking of the IWC Ingenieur, of course, one of the sponsors of our channel is Marco from Berdeen's. And today he put out a great video on the Berdeen's Watch channel, YouTube channel, all about the Ingenieur and the new updates that they made this year to the line. And he, in fact, our friend Marco, bought an Ingenieur, and it's now part of his collection because he loved them so much.
Which one did he get?
He got a black dial Ingenieur,
Okay.
I believe. But yeah, the one version that came out this year. Go check out the Berdeen's Watch channel. Look at our friend Marco, and he's joined by the head of the IWC boutique in Chicago. And go check out that video on the Berdeen's Watch channel. It's very, very good. Just dropped today. Highly recommend it, especially if you like the Ingenieur. Goes into the history of the line, shows the Ingenieurs from the very first one before Genter redesigned it. Did you know Genter redesigned it? He didn't design it. He redesigned it. So you can learn all of that history on that new video. It's awesome.
I might
So
be
Blake,
the only person that doesn't like the dial on that. I don't like
Really?
on the Ingenieur. I'm
doesn't do
so
it that
simple. Like I just like plain dials. So it's a beautiful watch overall, but I probably wouldn't wear one. But I appreciate them. I just don't
Yeah,
like
Brian?
the textured dial. I know. I'm always honest about that stuff, but it's still a cool watch.
It's missing too many of the features that other watches have at that same price for me.
Yeah, I've always
Fair
wondered
enough.
about
It's
the
a high
price.
point. Yeah.
Yeah. Very high price point, but a gorgeous watch. And would I add one to my rotation if I could afford it? Yeah, absolutely would.
Lake
Would I
Tahoe
add one to my
pilot.
rotation if they gave it to me for free?
Yeah.
I think we all would.
Oh, yeah.
Brian has the
I'm too
best.
picky.
best
See, I
items
wouldn't,
though.
because if I don't like it, I'm not gonna wear it. But
That's
Oh,
fair.
that's you weren't bar mitzvahed, so too bad.
See, Caliber YQG, if you join the channel and get into the WhatsApp group, you would know these little secrets. It's secrets. But Blake, next watch on the hit parade, because I'm waiting for you to get to the one that I think is kind of cool.
Continuing the trend. Zenith.
This is it.
oh,
So, I mean, to me, it looks like a Rado, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Definitely
the
got that. Well,
Zenith Spaceman is what they call it.
Space
And
this-
Amplify.
And this shit was just wild. Like, I just saw it and I was like, I went to a Zenith showcase not that long ago. And yeah, I saw that I got a Defy poster, and just seeing the evolution of the Defy just set me down this freaking rabbit hole. And this was on it. So I was like, fuck. And then I saw it and I was like, I saw one half of what they were selling for normally. So I'm like, I got to make you mine. And then I did.
So I don't know if they copied the Diastar or if the Diastar copied them, or I don't know. You know, back in the 70s, there were a bunch of watches that had that kind of a case design. It wasn't just the Diostar and the Zenith. There were a bunch of them.
Yeah, it's a very common 70s case design.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know the history of that from all, but it does have the Diostar vibe for sure.
Yeah.
It's an aftermarket bracelet, and I'm okay with that. I still like it.
So question is, do these watches run, or do you need to have them work?
Oh, they all run. They all run.
Wow.
Look at how this wears too. Look at how dope this is. Like, this thing is freaking in love. I need to size the bracelet, but
Nice. I like the bullet bracelet.
yeah, it sets it off for sure.
Boy, that just screams conversion van with carpeted walls.
It doesn't. I was hoping that it would scream like
With
wood
the
grain,
bubble window.
wood grain panel van. That's what I was hoping it would scream.
No, that's fancier than the wood grain. That's got carpeted walls in it.
Yep.
And a bed. The
All right.
shaggin' wagon.
I
Yeah.
think you've got one of those water beds in the back of that van.
I know, right?
That kind of watch.
Well, we did until the suspension gave out. We had to let
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, and then you just had water in the back of the van.
All right. Moving on. Are we gonna
Yes,
do
sir.
you do the last two? Last two?
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. So this is my what not purchase.
Oh,
The Young Hans Max
Bill.
Max Bill, baby.
I like that.
I couldn't turn this up, but so funny story. It's the 35, which is the original size. I thought it was vintage when I got it. I got it in. I started. Young Hans is an incredible archive. You can go on their website and do anything. Like, the archives are public. Looked up the watch from 2004.
I mean, they've made the Max Bill forever, man.
But this is like the OG. Like, this was the one that they like. It was like the original one that they reissued in 2004. And so it's a manual winding. So it's, I mean, again, super thin. I'm super. I love it. I actually love it. It's freaking awesome. I mean, there's some wear on the dial. You can kind of tell, which makes it look a little older than it is. But $100 pickup.
Whoa.
$100 pickup, and all I had to do was replace the mainspring.
Nice.
So worth every penny.
Yeah. The strap was worth that.
The strap actually came on the Zenith. The Zenith. So I swapped it out. So I don't have a lot of 18mm straps, but I have one of those conversion tools that turns leather into quick release. So this came on my my Zenith, and then I bought the bracelet for this. So this is a new Forstner bracelet.
Aha.
Okay, but it's the latter bracelet that would fit that style of watch.
Yes,
because Zenith made very famous for their ladder bracelets.
There's actually a really cool story about these bracelets, and I'm gonna try and do some YouTube content on it. But the company that made this bracelet, in a nutshell, they made the presidential bracelet, they made the Oyster bracelet, they made the Jubilee bracelet, and then Rolex acquired them. They made the Nautilus bracelet, the AP bracelet, like the Royal Oak. I mean, they made freaking every bracelet that is epic in history, and this was one of their sports bracelets, sports breathable bracelets. So people were complaining about breathability, so they made this guy, and it's just such a funky ass bracelet, but I love it.
So Ghost of Yiddish Gambino, damn, Blake, I had to replace the mainspring on my Daniel Roth, and nobody in the world makes them except two 80-year-old guys who live in a cave in the Swiss Alps and works for LVMH, and cost me $2,000.
And one of them's last name's Roth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. David Roth himself had to replace it.
David Lee Roth?
David Lee Roth.
Yeah.
Final watch is, I guess this is going to be a segue if we're going to use it like that, right? Is this going to be the segue watch? So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been whoring myself out there for Maurice Lacroix.
Heck yeah.
So I'm doing an event with them, and I'm speaking on a panel with the former CEO. He's now titled the managing director, or whatever the difference is. I don't know. Did not come in a box. I essentially just stole it from their display. I said, "Hey, that's a cool watch. Let me wear it." And I said, "Okay." And I said, "I hope I don't have to give it back." And then they said, "Okay." And so yet to be determined, but this is going to be the watch that I'm going to be wearing Thursday. And it's the 1975, which was essentially a reissue of the first Maurice Lacroix watch. Super dope.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Super
it's
dope.
good looking. And speaking of Maurice Lacroix, and quick release, nice.
Quick release, got a nice little Salida. Okay, cool. Done.
Congrats.
But speaking of Maurice Lacroix, which of course I'm wearing mine this evening as well. You're doing the event Thursday, and you happen to have some of their brand new modern pieces sitting there with you. Why don't you show us a couple of maybe one of the ladies and one of the guys that you have?
I have 4, 5, 6 boxes of Maurice Lacroix down here.
Good Lord Almighty!
Wow.
They I somehow convinced them, trust me over the hotel.
Wow.
Joking. This is dope. I mean, this is freaking amazing. You want to blast me up to the stratosphere there, the size?
Yep, there we go.
This is freaking amazing.
Nice.
So this is one that's stuck out.
Little icon skeleton action.
Yeah, they did one with an artist named Watto. Here's the lady's icon. Ladies icon.
Oof.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice.
I like pink watches too.
Yeah.
You can have them. I don't like them.
I'll see if I can get you a code at checkout, okay? So that way I get credit somehow.
Yeah.
You can buy the one that's as black as your heart.
What else we got?
Pink watch.
I don't have a heart.
So here's the Watto. So this thing is freaking cool. So Watto's like a street artist in LA. And he's like a collaborator of the brand.
Oh,
Look at all the engravings on the bracelet, like the street.
Cool.
And then look at the painting on the dial.
Does the dial have hands?
It does.
Okay. All right.
They're not easy to see, but they're there.
They're much easier to see in real life than they are because they shine really nice.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just the webcam here.
Oh, and there's a date window too.
Yeah. A little
And
date
that's
window.
an integrated bracelet.
We got a lot of integrated bracelets.
I'm just adding on to it.
Yeah.
$5 from our friend Bubba Hotep. Congrats on the watches, Blake. However, you will be the subject to intensive Rolex conversion therapy in the near future from the people that care about you.
Sounds like there's an intervention on the way.
Here we have the ceramic icon.
Very cool.
And then I guess after this we'll show something high horology, or I guess something complicated.
Yeah.
I'm complicated, but definitely not high horology.
But you are high.
I'm at times.
Yeah.
So this isn't really high horology, but this is a cool one that we were looking at before the stream started.
Oh wow.
It's bright.
It's very bright.
It is really bright. I don't know if I would do that color, but I like the watch. I just wouldn't do that green color. But you have it in a different color, right?
I do. I have it in blue.
Yeah, I think the blue one's better looking, at least in my thinking.
I hate this channel, and I hate all of you because now I'm on the Maurice Lacroix website.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Tell him Blake sent you.
Ninja
All right,
Turtles, Secret of the Ooze. That's what that green reminded me of. Throwing it back to the 80s, 90s, whenever that came out.
Yeah, Frankie knows best. What was that? Frankie knows relaxed t-shirts.
Yeah.
Blake, I'm putting on here. I met Blake at the sperm bank, and he recommended Maurice Lacroix.
That's fine.
That's the discount code.
Yeah, we've come full
Yeah.
circle.
Okay.
All right, here's the high end stuff.
Yeah, Blake's discount code means they charge you 10% more.
Yeah, but I'll feel better then.
All right, so here's the retrograde. Oh, this one's sealed. I'm not going to open that. That one's like officially sealed.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Man.
Look at the movement decoration.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
Come
this
on,
is.
Blake. Just slide that in the mail for me. That'd be fantastic.
I'm thinking about ripping it open because they're going to open it like
Yeah.
Thursday anyways.
No. Then they're going to question you about it. You don't want
Oh, I don't care. I was upside down the whole time. This is the way it's supposed to be. I've got one more. These are cool too. Oh, so here's the other color of the retrograde.
Yeah.
Oh, the black with gold. That's nice.
And then this
The
is
black-
kind of cool too.
The masterpiece triple retrograde retails for $6,450 US.
Yeah. That's a lot of sperm bank visits right there.
Is that a lot? I don't know.
I don't know.
So, AB, Blake is a bad influence. I almost bought a Yema because of him.
Oh God. Don't do it.
What's wrong with
So-
Emma?
Do it.
Did Maurice
No, he
Lacroix
was fine.
copy Rolex's pistachio? I think Rolex copied Breitling's pistachio, if you want to tell you the truth.
Mm.
I actually have this watch too. Where's the
Oh,
quality?
the pistachio one?
The green one, yeah. I have this in the box down there. I don't know.
Somewhere.
I think this actually came out before that. I don't know. I mean, who knows at this point? Everybody's copying everybody.
Yeah. Now,
So-
Ryan, be nice. And I know you didn't mean to type shutter. I know what you meant to type.
Oh, he retracted the message and you called him out.
So he wants to know the wholesale pricing. I don't know. And Blake
no
doesn't know
idea.
either.
No.
This
I
is
have
for
no
a
idea.
show he's doing on Thursday night with Maurice Lacroix.
Yeah. They just, I was super scared. They were going to send him to their hotel and then the venue. And I was like, guys, come on. Like, there's way too, these are watches. Like, let's take care of that. I mean, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, well, insurance. And I'm like, come on. Like, I'm going to be at home. I'll sign for him. So yeah, they're just here for a couple of days and then they're going back home to Maurice Lacroix. So
Yeah. Except for the few you sneak out for your friends. I'm your friend, Blake, right?
well, if you keep shitting on Hublot, you won't be.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
Oh,
I've never said anything bad about Hublot.
you're right. You haven't.
So Brian
Brian-
wants the pink one. Get him the
Yeah,
pink
Jen's working her way down the ladder. Robert's working her way down. I mean, Mitch hasn't said anything either, to be fair. So
I'm not scared of you.
But even the rich chick, like second stream in, already shit on Hublot.
Oh, I can't. I just can't. I was in Miami in like the design district and I went into Hublot and they bring you all the stuff and they're like I was like, I would never, I just couldn't. She's like, oh, it looks so great on you. I'm like, yeah, that's your job to tell me that. I couldn't do it. Look, not for
So-
me.
Vamal is putting his vote in for free Maurice Lacroix.
The Orlinsky is dope. I mean, here's my play on Hublot. Like at retail, they are a shit purchase.
Yeah, that's that's what
And I feel like the Hublot customer doesn't even know what a Rolex is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like you walk into a Rolex store. Hey, do you guys have Hublot here? Like, no. So I'm not one of those guys. I know what Rolex is and I know what Hublot is. But considering this watch that I purchased was cheaper than my IWC Mark 18 on the secondary, $3,000.
That was $3,000.
Retail.
That's right. Say that again, wrist chick. You spent $3,000 on that shit.
What were you? Is that a good surprise or a bad surprise?
No, I mean like, no, they're more in the store.
What?
Be honest with them.
There's $7,800 in the store, which
because
is.
I was gonna say they gave me the one with the freaking diamonds on it because I'm a girl and I was like, I don't like this. I don't.
The one with the diamonds is like 80,000.
That's what I mean. I was like, how did you get that for 3,000? Who did you like?
It's just a titanium Solita watch.
Okay.
I mean, it's nothing special.
The one they gave me was absurd. I'm like,
Chick looked at them in her all black and said, "Do I look like I wear diamonds?"
Actually, you have to see a picture in the store. Head to toe black. I have a picture of her. I'll find it and show it to you.
Get out of my face.
Did you guys are making me want my rainbow sapphire and crusted
Hublot
more and more.
Don't do it.
When the sales rep gave it to you, what did you say? Like, how did you react when you put it? Did you put it on? Did you put it on first of all?
Ew, David. Ew.
Is that what you said? I mean, Hublot is the most Miami watch ever, though. So
it is. Yeah, I couldn't. I'm not. No.
Okay. Is it scream? Hey, I'm a Cuban living in Miami. It doesn't scream that enough.
It just didn't look good with my all leather look that I go for.
So
wasn't badass enough for you?
Yeah, it wasn't cool enough for me. No.
Wait. Hold on. All leather. Were you performing that night, or was that your normal day clothes?
No, these are my normal clothes, and everybody makes fun. There's always some piece of leather, whether it's the pants, the shirt, the jacket. You know.
The real question.
Value just went up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The real question is, how did you find yourself in the Hublot boutique, anyways?
I was actually going to the airport and I was killing time. And I said, I have never tried a hoop because this is my thing. I won't knock a watch until I try it. And so I said, I've been hating on Hublots for years, but I've never tried one. And I'm like, let me put one on. So I walked in, I had some time to kill. And I like, how the strap, you could take them off quick. I like that part of it, but
the one click.
A one click, whatever they call that thing. But yeah, I just had time to kill before my flight, so I stopped.
Well, you can't hit on Hublot because you stumbled in there.
You could have gone into the Panera Bread next
door.
But
no. Listen,
I did for some chips and an apple after because I was like,
listen. All due respect. Due respect to you, the wrist chick. You were hate on Hublot, but you never tried one.
Well,
that's what I heard. That's what I just heard you say.
The only thing I didn't like about I thought they were overpriced and there was too much of a hype watch for what you're getting.
For sure.
And that was what I didn't like about it. But I never said, oh, they're bad watches per se. Or I don't like the way they look. I never tried one on. But
you're just burying yourself even further.
I did try one on eventually, but before that I had this notion in my head that they were overpriced and they were, it was just this hype.
She gave it a chance and came out with the exact same answer. They're shitters.
It's it's every industry needs a punching bag. And in our case, Hublot is the Everest or whatever, Everlast of the watch industry.
25 years ago, Hublot was a line that many retailers carried as their low price option. Because you could get what your watch that you just showed, Blake, 25 years ago, that went for $1,500.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Beaver came along. And
that dirty beaver.
Well, it was MDM Genève back then before he got his hands on it.
I'm talking about before Beaver.
Okay.
Beaver came along, and since he could sell snow to the Eskimos, he managed to create this art of fusion aura about the brand, and they were able to get significantly higher prices. The problem was, once Beaver left the scene, that aura went away. It dissipated into the...
Shocking. The Beaver left the room and the aura went away.
Yes.
Is it fair? Is it fair to say He made everybody a believer.
Yeah,
A believer.
A believer.
Yeah, believer. Oh, good God.
You are definitely fired. You need to mute his microphone right now.
I got my own mute button. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Great.
So we will say that, my friends, it's 2 minutes until race time. So get your entries in now. We'll pick a couple at the end to throw in for free. But if you want to be assured, oh my God, those two up there. If you want to be assured of a race entry, super chat of any denomination, any amount, or a member milestone chat, or you can join the channel and get into our WhatsApp group and talk to most of these people all day long. Or what else I'm forgetting? So, oh yes, you can gift memberships. If you gift a membership or 2 or 3 or 10, you can get a race entry as well. So 2 minutes left. Any final thoughts this evening, ladies and gentlemen?
If you think that this was a quality program tonight, don't donate, please. But if you are entertained, send money now.
This channel is made possible by viewers like you.
We're public
right.
access. This is what this is. Public access for the internet.
It should actually be this channel is made poorly by viewers like you.
Hey, come on. This is
What was
quality
Wayne's
watch
World?
talk.
Channel 11 Aurora, Illinois, or something like that.
This is quality watch talk, okay? We all have our opinions and we're conflicting in the center of this channel, okay?
I just want to remind you that I've got the biggest PP of all, and thank you.
And you have 2 of them.
You're talking
Actually,
about
3 of them.
muting me, okay?
3 of them,
We need
yeah.
to mute the pipe.
I just sent you a picture in the
We can't-
WhatsApp group of me and the Hublot looking like I want
All
to
right,
have
I'm gonna
ice.
see this. I'm gonna.
$2
Okay.
from our friend Trap. I was definitely entertained.
Thanks, Trap.
We
Okay.
appreciate that.
Always got our back.
I've just been hanging on by my what, trying to get through this show. Let me tell you.
I know.
And before we're done, let me just say that the Big Bang Unicos, those movements are fairly sophisticated and well made. Thank you.
Facts.
There you go.
Triple
They are
H,
not
where's
worth
the
the
Big Bang
retail
Unico?
price.
Let me tell you one thing too, and I was not a Hublot guy until I owned one, but something that to me, like the way that a watch feels is what sells me. And so I know that sounds so weird, but when you push those chronograph pushers, they spent 4 years like just developing the tactile feel of that chronograph pusher. And it is just like it's such a spongy feeling. I know that sounds so weird, but please just go in there and push some chrono pushers and tell me it's a shit watch then. At retail, yes, shit watch at that price, but it is a great watch.
So Ghost of Yiddish Gambino, Brian gave his PPAD some kind of favors. Really?
Let me respond to that. First of all, she's about 4 years younger than I am, kind of cute, and her name is the same as my sister's name, so it's kind of kinky too.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
That's everything I just said is true.
So that's how you get a PP.
After.
That's how you get a PP.
And we've got our man Mitch, who has also managed to live through this stream. Giddy up, horsies.
Mhm.
Yeah, whoever
This is
had
Sorry,
for
Mitch.
oral surgery.
whoever had the first couple comments till now, like they deserve 2 race entries.
Mm.
So yeah.
So yes, I want to say thank Mitch for joining us this evening. He was was it today that you
Yes.
had oral surgery?
Yes, 3 extractions, 1 sitting.
Wow.
Yikes.
Lots of Novocaine.
Yeah. It's worn off by now?
Oh yeah.
Man,
The
I'm
vodka
so
has-
sorry.
The vodka has not worn off.
No, Tylenol, baby. Maybe I'll splurge and take something stronger.
Yeah.
We
I'd
gotta-
like-
Well,
Wait, do I have a wrench? I'd like to ban Birbing Hard.
Oh, God.
He has a wrench though too, so I don't know how you can ban. Can you ban
Oh.
wrenches?
yeah, you can't
Yeah,
ban
never mind.
wrenches, I don't think.
Too
Yeah.
much.
We want to welcome in Skylar Santana, who as always has perfect timing. I missed the whole show. I'll have to replay this, I guess, unless you guys want to start from the top. Oh, good God, no.
Nobody wants to hear this again.
Skylar, I don't think you want us to start from the. I don't think you want us to start from the top.
This one's gonna get buried in the YouTube channel for sure.
Yeah.
This is gonna go members only as soon as we're done.
Good Lord. Yes, there you go, Nate. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Absolutely.
That's right.
Such a good movie.
All right. Well, you guys talk amongst yourselves while I get the race ready here, and then we'll pick some free entries here. But
we've been doing that for the last 2 hours.
Oh well.
Did you see my picture, Blake?
I did. Should we?
We could show it if you want.
All right, I'm pull it up. Let me 1 second here.
Just to show how miserable I was. I don't lie about these things. It's a.
Let me download the pic real quick so I don't dox you.
Thank you. And Jen was right. I was in full black and I was miserable. And I was.
You're looking a little gothy, if I could say so.
That's my airplane outfit. That's my comfort, like airplane clothes. So.
All right, here it is. All right, there it is.
My first Hublot experience.
Blake just wishes he could pull off leather pants.
Like
these look like sweatpants.
Yeah, that's like my lounge. That's my lounge wear, and but I was miserable. Like my face was just like I hate everything about.
You're like, why am I doing this?
Look at how nice the boutique ambiance is, though. You got to give it to them. Like that place is nice.
It was beautiful, but
all the boutiques are nice.
Yeah, I didn't like the watch though.
Let me pull up the price of this watch, and then we can shit on
700% markup. Nice.
No,
it was the one with the rose gold diamonds.
Could someone with keys just pull up Vimal's comment that's in between the 3 super chats? I just want somebody to be able to screenshot that fucker.
Yeah, I can. Just a sec. I'm getting the race on here. So let me. We'll pull that down. Here you go.
There you go, boys.
It was a 38. Was it a 38 wrist check?
I believe so. Yeah.
All right, here is yours for the low price. Guess how much, guys? Guess how much? Guess that price.
16,000.
No.
You're off by multiples.
Yeah, you're off by time. No, not 90.
4 multiples would be my guess.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yours for the low
23.
price of $23,000.
Classic Fusion King Gold Diamonds. Let's see what they're going for on the gray market.
Yeah, like drop a digit off that.
How much is that $2,500 watch?
It's $2,300 on the gray market, to be fair. So yeah.
So I bought a Rolex and a Cartier. Instead.
How did it feel though? So be honest, it's a comfortable watch.
It was a comfort. I will say the strap was
exactly. There you go. That's why I wear it.
I didn't like anything about it. So, but I could have, there's a watch for everybody. It's just
stab me with an ice pick, please.
No, it looks good on you. It does.
Okay. All right. Redemption there. You're just trying to get yourself a Maurice Lacroix, aren't you?
Oh, good. I got my watch case is full. I'm done for a little while.
The Panther. What else could she want?
I mean,
got my Rolex.
You should see how many comments have came in positive for Hublot after I showed this entire case of Maurice Lacroix. Okay.
I have
doing meth.
I have empty spaces in my watch boxes.
I'm full.
just a Maurice Lacroix to sit right next to Patek, right? Just right there.
Yeah, for a picture, yes.
Gambino wants us to share his Hublot wrist shot.
Okay. I'll post this Hublot wrist shot.
So no, I got it.
Okay.
Let me just get over to the right tab here.
God, that's beautiful.
God, that's horrible. Is this replacing the Invicta? Like
the
seriously, why are you assaulting us? God, what did you do to you, Nate?
Nate, why don't you come on and tell us about your experience, okay?
Nate's doing a honey-do list.
Okay.
He's got chores.
Nate's checking in. Nate's checking in on a live stream with his "What's Not Anonymous."
Okay, so I will say if you spend, he said $400,000 was the price of that. If you spend $400,000 on that Hublot, then yeah, you're a freaking idiot.
Yeah.
So, but to be fair,
$400K for a sapphire case. Oh,
That's what I mean.
That's a
That's
gut
what I didn't
punch.
like about
oh,
Hublot.
he did put $400K plus, and it is a tourbillon. It is a tourbillon too.
would you get that over a Richard Mille though? I don't think so.
No, definitely not.
Or a Grand Comp PP.
What's more obnoxious, Hublot or Richard Mille?
That's a tough. I think Richard.
Neither.
For me,
It depends on the model.
Looks like.
That's a gotcha question right there.
Neither.
Okay.
All right. So you guys give me some suggestions on who we should enter
All right, let's
into
see.
the race, who's been active in chat this evening.
I'd like to nominate Vimal again.
Very good. We got him.
Yeah, Vimal's been here. Ryan Hofre has been pretty active too. I feel like I always choose Ryan Hofre.
Well, that's all right. How about another one or two more?
Let's see who else has been hanging out with us for a while.
Anybody but Birminghard.
Duco just got a pony in.
There we go. We got Duco.
What about Oscar Nunez?
Thomas Broadbent.
We're giving out damn race entries like Oprah. over
Okay,
here.
that's it. All right, we'll stop there.
I'd like to nominate Robert Wood.
I was going to put myself in there just for putting up with y'all's crap, but I won't.
You should. I think you deserve an entry. I vote for you. So.
I want to thank Duco for his $5 super chat, getting in the race this evening. Thank you so much, man. And I'm glad that you're here.
Wait, we've still got 986 more people to put on the list, according to the 14 out of 1,000.
That's fine. We're good.
I feel like Duco's wife is just about to let him start streaming again.
I hope so. So
I feel like we're almost there.
I don't know if she watches this stream, she may never let him stream again.
Honey, can I get 5 more minutes on stream?
Can I hang out with my friends? All right. So let's turn the sound off. Just like that.
Horses are at the post.
We're shuffling the characters, and away we go. We got everybody even so far, but somebody's going to pull out in front. Looks like Mitch is the first one starting to pull out, along with Bubba and Skies and Boys. So, Mitch, you may be a little bit too early there, but we'll see.
Yes, I am, in fact, probably doomed.
Brian the Pipe is still hanging in there, along with AB, Vimal, Nate, Ryan Birbinghart, bringing up the end, Oscar Nunez, but we're starting to get some movement here as we get towards the 10-second mark. Bubba is now in the lead, but here comes Oscar Nunez on the outside.
Shit.
Here comes AB, here comes Vimal, and it's going to be Vimal, I think. Yep. Vimal is our winner this evening.
I feel like we need to drug test his horses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
I think what happened was my horse bit his horse on the butt and the horse took off.
Yeah, probably.
How many times has he won in the past 6 months?
That's only twice.
Oh, okay.
So that's not too bad. Hey, and congratulations to Vimal. The congrats are coming in fast and hard and heavy. Trap Vision, there we go.
Trophy.
Congrats. Very good,
Robert,
guys.
Robert, if you say fast, hard, and heavy too many times, GMT shows up.
Yeah, I know. Well, we've already got him on once tonight. Hey, and we want to thank GMT. We want to thank Jen, who looks like she's about to fall asleep. She's just had too much.
No, I'm good.
We've got Brian in there lighting up another pipe. We've got the wrist chick. We've got Mitch. Thank you for being here, Mitch, right after your surgery today. And, of course, we've got the vintage watchman, Blake Ray. There he is. We will see you next week on Tuesday night. The Watch Hangout will be back on, I believe, on Friday and, of course, on Sunday. But there may be another Wednesday, Thursday show thrown in there as well. I don't know because it's not my channel. I don't know. See, Mitch is already gone, man. He's not even
Mitch is out of
Like,
here.
I'm
yeah.
out of here.
Says,
I'm
I'm done with this crap. Anyway, you guys will see you next week. Wear your watches.
Come and get it! 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 You won't regret it in 2022 at Tip Top Snack Bar.